Hi everyone, welcome to Extrabit training program coding for kids using Python. So this is the review of our first sessions. So the topic that we are going to cover in this course is what is Python, what is coding, what is programming, and why Python is used, why Python is required for kids. Then we can discuss the basic data types that is used in Python. Then we can discuss the variables that is used in Python, how to declare variable, how to define variable, how to use variables in Python. Then we can discuss the basic operation like addition, subtraction, multiplication, remainder, etc. Then we can discuss input and output statement in Python, how to read input from the user, how to print the output to the user. For that we are using input function and print function in Python. Then we can discuss the control structure that is used in Python. It is mainly used for decision making and looping. So we can discuss various control structure that is used for decision making and looping, like if statement, if else statement, elif statement, nested if, etc. Then for looping, we can discuss the for loop, the while loop, and all. Clear? Then we can concentrate on string operation, the method which is related to string. Then list, what is list, tuples, dictionaries, and sets in Python. We can discuss with an example. Then we can discuss what is function in Python, what are the different types of Python, how to define and use functions in Python. Then we can discuss what is modules in Python, how to create our own modules in Python. Then we can discuss what is packages in Python, how to create our own packages in Python. Then we can discuss file handling. What is file, how to open file, how to close file, how to read content from the file, how to store the content to a particular files, etc. Then we can discuss the modules. Okay, so throughout this course we are discussing different types of modules and packages. Okay, so we are mainly discussing the turtle module. We are also discussing the pygame. Then we can share the tips and trick for the future. After completing this course, what to do in future. What is coding and why coding good for your kids? Computer programming or coding is a crucial skill every child should be learning. Coding is nothing but solving problems. Coding is equal to problem solving. But the difference is we are solving problem with the help of a computer. We are using computer, and by using computer we are solving the critical problems. Okay, so we use computer to solve problem, play games, help us work more effectively, perform repetitive tasks, store and recall information, create something new, and connect with our friends and the world. Okay, so we are using computer for different purpose. Some students they are using computer for playing games, some students they are using computer for watching movies, some students they are using computer for listening musics, and so on. Okay, now we are teaching computer how to do a particular task. That's called programming. Clear? We are commanding, or we are directing computer to do a particular problem. For that we need to use a programming language. If you want to communicate with others, you need to use language like Malayalam, English, Kannada, Sanskrit, Hindi, Urdu, Arabic, etc. Same way, if you want to communicate with the computer, you need to use programming language, because you are human being and computer is a machine. So we need to communicate with the machine. For that we are using programming a language. Okay, so Python is an example for a programming language. Understanding how to code, put all the powers at our fingertips. Everyone can learn code. It's just like solving a puzzle or riddle. You apply logic, try a solution, experiment a little more, and then solve the problem. Simple. You have to apply logic in a sense, ideas. Then try a solution, check whether it is working or not. Then do some experiment with the given ideas. Okay, a little more, and then solve the problem. Finally, you will get the solution to a particular problem. The time to start learning to code is now. It is now for kid also. It is now, because we are expecting the next generation. They are comfortable with the programming. Okay, now only 3% in the world they know how to code or how to program. Okay, so if you have this skill, programming skill now, then after the completion of your education, you can excel in your particular field. If you are going for business field, for there also you can use coding. If you are going for engineering field, there also you can use programming. If you are going for medical field, there also you can use coding. So it is coding is not a goal, it is a gateway. Okay, so depends upon your situation, depends upon your what I can say, problem, you can use coding and you can find the solutions. Clear? If your child start learning code today, they can help define this fast changing world. Okay, so you can create a miracle in the future. Now, how to learn coding? You may ask, because we are a student, so we are in what I can say, fifth standard or sixth standard or ninth standard. So how we can learn coding? We don't know much about programming. We don't know much about software. We don't know much about applications, etc. So the simple task, you have to follow this simple task. The point of learning code is to try something new, learn a new skill, solve problem in a new way. Test your code by changing something, saving the program, running it, seeing what happened, and fixing error if needed. Okay, so as a students, first we can learn from the existing code. Okay, small and beautiful code will be given to you. You can do some modification, some experiment with the existing code, and you can observe the output. That is the simplest way for learning programming. Instead of learning programming from scratch, we can use some existing program. Okay, so program will be given to you, then you can do some modification to that particular program, so you program will be updated and you can observe the output. Okay, so if you follow this cycle, you will be familiar with the coding, so you can say coding is a fun, you can enjoy. Okay, here you can see a beautiful diagram patterns. Okay, so I have done a slight modification to one program. I got three different beautiful output. Like this you can do in the next class while we are using turtle module. That time you can do, you can see this type of outputs. Clear? Then what is Python? Python is a programming language. Python is a high level, general purpose, interpreted, interactive and object oriented programming language. This is the simple definition for Python. If you can't remember this, then at least you remember Python is a high level, general purpose programming language. High level, general purpose programming language. So by using Python, you can create games. By using Python, you can create application software. By using Python, you can create or you can develop a system software. By using Python, you can create new programming language. By using Python, you can also create operating system and so on. The main features of Python, beginners language. So first answer for our first question, why we have selected Python for coding for kid? The answer is it's a beginner's language. The one who know how to write and speak in English, they can also code by using Python. They can also write program by using Python. So the language is that much simple. Extensive standard library, lots of library facilities are available. Okay, many people they have contributed a lot to improve Python programming language. So most of the cases we can use the existing library and we can write our own program. Similarly, it is a cross platform compatibility, interactive mode, portable and extendable, database and GUI programming. So this one you can understand later. Now it is not required for kids. Okay, so for kid you just remember the definition of a Python. Python is a high level, general purpose programming, and it is a beginners programming language. Then how to install Python? How to install Python? For that you need to go to www.python.org. So you have to use these websites. I'll show you how to do this. Okay, go to your browser. This is your browser. Okay, so python.org, you have to type python.org. So you will get this particular what I can say web page. In that you have to download Python for your machine. So note down, the latest version is 3.9.0. It will not work properly for all the operating system, but it will perform for few operating what I can say, latest machines. Okay, so you, before downloading Python, you have to make sure that your computer uses which operating system, and your machine is having a 32-bit operating system or 64-bit operating system. So if your machine uses 64-bit operating system, then you have to download the corresponding file. If your machine uses 32-bit operating system, then you have to find corresponding file. Okay, so that one you have to note down which operating system you are using, Windows or Ubuntu or Linux or Mac. Okay, and if you are using Windows, which version you are using, Windows 7 or Windows 8 or Windows 10. So you have to select the right file, then directly you can download this particular operating system. Okay, then what is data, what are the available data type in Python? There are mainly five data types available. First one is integer data type. It store the whole number. Second one, floating point data type, that store decimal point number. Third one, the string data type, that store a string or a text. Okay, then you can have Boolean data type, that store true or false Boolean values, either true or false. Note down T capital, and here it is F capital. Then we can have complex data type, that use it to store the complex numbers. Example, 3 plus 2j. Clear? Then we can have the basic operators in Python like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, exponent or power, remainder. Addition we are using plus symbol, subtraction we are using minus symbol, multiplication we are using star or asterisk, then division we are using forward slash, then for exponent or power we are using 2 star. Okay, then to find the remainder we are using the modulus operator, percentage simple. Clear? So addition means 4 plus 2, the result 6. Subtraction 4 minus 2, the result 2. The multiplication 4 into 2, the result 8. Division 4 slash 2, the result 2. And the power 4 star star 2, that means 4 square. So you will get the result 16. Then the remainder 5 mod 2, the answer is 1. Divide 5 with the 2 and check the remainder. You can see the remainder 1. Okay, then we can practice those operator by using our Python idle. We can execute this one by one. Okay, so you can see first you can try with 10 plus 15, 45 minus 34, 25.05 plus 24.95, 8 star 2, 8 by 2. Okay, then you can see another statement, print hello world. Then you can see one more, Abdul plus Majid. Okay, so if you are executing the sixth one, print hello world, it will, you will get the output hello world. If you execute seventh one, Abdul plus Majid, this is nothing but string concatenation. Left side LHS you can see string, RHS also you can see a string. Okay, so if you are adding to string, that means string concatenation. So the second string will be appended at the end of first string. So if you execute this, you can see Abdul Majid. Then next one is nothing but string replication operator star. So last LHS it is a string, RHS it is an integer number. Okay, so if you write like this, it will return Majid 3 times. If you replace 3 with 5, it will return Majid 5 times. Next one you can see 2 to the power 6. Sorry, 2 to the power 4. It will give 16. Then you can see a double slash. This is nothing but integer division. Integer division. Okay, it will divide 8 with 3 and it will truncate the decimal part. So if you do like this, 8 by 3, you will get 2. Decimal part will be removed. Then next one is what you can say, uh, remainder operator. So this one we can do one by one by using a Python idle. So I will tell you how to use Python idle. Okay, so you have, make sure that you have downloaded Python. If you download Python, you can see idle, IDLE. Okay, so in my computer I have downloaded 3.7 version of Python. It is a 32-bit operating system. Okay, so I click that particular button, I can see this is the prompt. Okay, you can see 3 greater than simple. So here you can type the command, Python command, say 12 plus 3. This is the Python command I am writing. So I can see the result, it is 15. Is 15. Correct. Similarly, I am writing 23 minus 6. You can see the answer is 7. Okay, answer is 7. Similarly, if I am writing 2 star 3, I can get the product 2 to 6. Then if I am writing 9 by 2, I can get the answer 4.5. And if I am writing the integer division 9 double slash 2, you can see the difference. Here I am getting only the integer part. See, actual result is 4.5, right? So this is called integer division. So if you do integer division, the decimal part will be removed. You will get only the integer part. Clear? Then you can say 2 star star 3, 2 to the power 3. It is 8. Correct? Similarly, 9 mod 2. You will get the remainder 1. Then you can see Abdul plus Ajit. Okay, so this is string concatenation. You will get the output Abdul Majid. Similarly, for Majid R3, you will get Majid 3 times. See here, Majid 3 times. Okay, so like this, we can perform the simple task by using Python idle. Now let's go back to our slide. Yeah, now we can discuss what is variable in Python. Variable is nothing but the container. It is nothing but a container. Okay, so example for variable x is equal to 50. That means 50 is assigned to x. The value 50 is assigned to x. Clear? So in this example, x is a variable and store the value 50. So x is a variable, 50 is a value, 50 is assigned to x. So before framing a variable, you have to follow some rules. Variable name must start with an underscore or an alphabet, followed by any number of occurrence of alphabet, digit or underscore. Note down, if you create a variable, it should start with either alphabet or underscore. This is an example for underscore. Okay, you should not start with the digit, but we can have digit after the first character. Variable names are case sensitive, that is small letter and capital letter, it will be different. Okay, then variable name cannot match any of the Python's reserved word, so it should not match with any of the Python's reserved word. So these are the rule to form a variable. Now here you can see on variable I am creating name is equal to Sachin. So name is a variable and Sachin is a value that is assigned to the variable name. Okay, then if you want to know the value, you can write like this, print name. So you will get the answer Sachin. Okay, similarly, print name of 0. So if you want to read a specific character from the text, then you can use this, you can use the index. Okay, so this is a message and these are the index. Clear? So there are two type of index. First one is positive index, second one is negative index. Positive index start from left to right and negative index you can see from right to left. So positive index start from 0 and the negative index start from -1. Okay, so S is located at 0th position. Similarly, C is located at 2nd position and N is located at 5th position. Similarly, H is located at -3, position of -3, and A is located at the index -5. Like that we can read. So here if you write print name of 0, it will return the letter which is located at 0th position. So you got the output yes. Similarly, if you are writing print name of -1, it will read the character which is located at -1. So this is -1 and the character is N. So you got the output N and so on. Okay, then if you want to read a slice from the given string, then you can use this form 2:4. That means you want to read a string from second position till the fourth position. But remember, fourth position will be excluded. Second position will be included, but fourth position will be excluded up to 4. Okay, so here you can see 2 to 4. So you can see 2 and 3. CH will be displayed. Fourth position excluded. Clear? Like that you can do. You can practice this. And if you want to write your own program, see how to write your first program by using Python. Say for example, every programming language we start with the hello world program. So how to write hello world program in Python? Just you have to write print function bracket inside that with the double quote you can write the message. So your message is hello world. So I'm writing print hello world. I will get this output hello world. Clear? We can see we can do that in Python. Okay, so I want to write that particular program. New file. Here I am writing print. So inside that I am writing the message hello world. I wrote the message. Okay, so the only this much one line we wrote print hello world. Then I want to execute this program. For that I can click this run button. Okay, so here 4 options are there. You have to select run module. Okay, then you have to save the program. So it will ask the file name. So I am writing hello dot py. Okay, so this is my function. Sorry, file name. So every Python program should have .py extension. Okay, so hello is a file name, .py is the extension. So I save this particular. So it says that already file is exist. Do you want to replace it? Yes, I want to replace it. Okay, I execute this program. I got the output hello world. So that much simple. Okay, similarly you can have another example. Read and print your name. Write a program to read and print your name. So I want to write first. I want to read the input from the user. For that I am writing a variable name. Okay, then I am asking user enter your name. So user can enter the value. For that I am using input function. By using input function I can get the input from the user, the one who is using this particular computer. Okay, so I am giving the message what is your name, so he can enter the message. Then I can display the message hi, then name. So it will display hi, then the content of name will be displayed here. The content of name will be displayed. What is the content of name? Name is nothing but the name. So if I execute this program, I will get this output. What is your name? Then I can enter the name. I wrote Abdul Majid. So I got the message, hi Abdul Majid. Okay, so I will show you how to execute this particular program. Let me copy this particular program from here. Okay, copied the program. Then I am writing by using the function. Okay, so I am creating a file. So here only I am writing. Okay, so file is wrote here. Then I am executing this particular file. You can see. Okay, what is your name? So I need to enter my name. I'm writing extra bit. Okay, so I can get, sorry, I'll run again. See, I'm executing this program. What is your name? I'm writing my name, Abdul Majid. Then I'm entering. So I got the message, Abdul Masjid. So like this, you instead of my name, you can enter your name. You can enter your parents' name. You can enter your sister's name. You can enter your friend's name, and you will get the message with hi. Clear? Then how to add two number by using Python. How to add two number by using Python. Okay, so here you can see the program. So this is a program to add two number using Python. So a is equal, first we need two number. Suppose say first number is a, second number is b. So I am giving a is equal to 10, b is equal to 15. That means 10 is assigned to a. 10 is a is a variable and which is assigned with the 10. Now the content of a is 10. Similarly, 15 is assigned to b. That means b is a variable and the content of b is 15. Now third I am writing the operation. What is the formula? Sum is equal to a plus b. I want to add a and b. So I am writing a plus b and the result is stored to another variable called sum. Okay. So sum contains the result of a plus b. Okay. Then I am displaying sum is equal to sum. So I will get this is message and this the value. Okay. So sum is equal to, I got the message as it is, sum is equal to, then the content of sum will be displayed here. Content of sum will be displayed here. So we can run this particular program. Just I am copying this particular program. Okay. I'm executing the program here only. You can see a is equal to 10, b is equal to 15, sum is equal to a plus b. Clear? Yeah, here problem is there sum. So let me come correct it. Quote. I copied, right? So that time created a problem and now that problem is solved. Okay, so I got sum is equal to 25. You can see here sum is equal to 25. Clear? So writing program in Python is it is very simple. Okay, similarly, if you want to find the area of a rectangle, then what is the procedure? To find the area of a rectangle, you need length, correct? You need breadth. So here length is 10, breadth is 15. Then you have to write formula, area is equal to length into breadth. Okay, then we can display length is equal to length, breadth is equal to breadth, area is equal to area. So here length is equal to is a message. So you will get a message length is equal to. Then here you can see it is a name of a variable. So the content will be displayed. Length, content of length is nothing but 10. So 10 is displayed. Similarly, breadth is a message which is written in within the double quote. Okay, so you got the message breadth equal to. Then here you can see breadth. This is written without double quote. Okay, so this is nothing but variable. So the value of breadth is displayed here, value of breadth which is 15. Similarly, area is equal to area. So area is equal to is a message, so it is written as it is in the output. Then the content of area which is a variable will be replaced here on 50. Okay, so that much simple. So in this session we have discussed, and you should have a fully functional Python programming environment and text editor. We have installed Python and we have already used Python, and we are able to enter Python command directly into Python shell. Okay, and we also able to write, save and run, modify short programs using idle. Okay, so we learned how to install Python, how to write program by using Python, how to execute program, and how to check the output by using Python. We have solved some of the problems. Be ready for the next class. Okay, so be ready to try more advanced fun programs in the next sessions. Thank you so much.